Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, excited to play with some new alchemy cards on the official Magic the Gathering Arena YouTube channel. And today it's about Indris. It's about an otter incarnation. Indris, the Hydrostatic Surge, is a 6-mana 5/5. And when this enters, you conjure a card named Lightning Bolt. Some of you might have heard of it. Into your library. That's right, one Lightning Bolt into your library. How much would you pay for an otter and a lightning bolt? But wait, there's more. The card perpetually gains storm. How much would you pay for a lightning bolt that has storm? Yeah, and then we have our win con. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. I am a sucker for drawing a card. I love drawing a card. There's a lot to love about this otter. It has draw a card on it, but it also has lightning bolt with storm on it. So this is a bit of a control deck slash combo deck. The idea is to stall the opponent using various bounce spells like Fading Hope and Into the Floodmaw, then Cyclonic Rift, maybe a little of that. Also to keep them busy with cards like Kitza, Otterball Elite, and Ral Monsoon Mage. There's Goblin Electromancer and Stormcash Mentor to also make our spells cheaper. We're going to try to ramp up to having a lot of treasures using cards like Seize the Spoils and Pirate's Prize and Big Score and Unexpected Windfall. And we're going to try to copy those to have an overwhelming amount of treasure with cards like Galvanic Iteration. Once we have a nice pile of treasure, we're going to play Indris, the Hydrostatic Surge. It's going to put our lightning bolt with storm into the deck, and then we're going to go rifling through the deck to find it. We can go straight to the source with Solve the Equation to fetch it out of the deck, or we can use tons of cards that draw more cards when Indris is on the field to dig and dig and dig. So all the ops, considers, and things like that that we then cast and cast again from our graveyard with cards like Underworld Breach and Finale of Promise are digging so that we can lightning bolt with storm. Does it sound like a convoluted line? Then you haven't played enough Storm, because that is what a Storm deck does, baby. We make weird things that sound improbable happen. So with that note, I'm going to show you some cool new Storm technology in the Brawl queue coming from Alchemy and Bloomborough. Let's dive in and let this utterly ridiculous nonsense begin. Professor Onyx. Magecraft, expensive black planeswalker, probably doing a fair bit of board control. What could we gamble for? A land? Something that produces land? This is interesting. I mean, I think we mulligan for it's really tempting to get a third land, but Prismari Command is a good fix, and Snapcaster is pretty good. Let's see what happens. It's a game, baby. They're very likely to try to tear our hand apart with their tactics. Ooh, that can go. So am I turn one gambling? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go down a card. So what is the best land I can possibly have in my hand? Or the best card to ensure that we're hitting land? I mean, well, actually this card is a potential game devourer, and into the bin. 0 for 1 on gambles. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you for noticing. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think they know that was what I fetched as the most busted card in the game? But we do have Snapcaster Mage, so it's not the end of the world. They do nothing. Let's get our Thundering Falls, try to keep lands coming, or just fill our graveyard. That's a land. We'll take it. End step. Huh? What you doing? Draw 2. You got it. They might have to pay some life for that later. They understand the power of alchemy. So, Prismari Command can nuke their Cold Steel Heart. We might have to do that. We also have to keep an eye on how much mana they can make with the Stronghold, but right now they only have 2 swamps. No big deal. They play Argyl's Bloodfast, lets them pay life for cards, no big deal. They do have their land drop, and that could have exiled our graveyard, so that's nice. All right, let's make treasure. And yeah, let's blow up Artifact. Slow him down, slow him down. Ragavan. They have mana open. You think they'll kill this? They're not threatening Onyx next turn. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna pay my life. Dash. Yeah, if they have removal for this, then they don't get to Bloodfast. And if they didn't have removal for this, oh, they have Sudden Edict, can't respond to that. If they didn't have removal for it, that would be fine too. Now we could bonk them and draw. I think we should just hold. Just hold. Galvanic Iteration Sequence is a pretty nice combo for next turn, but Snapcaster Mana Drain is the real prize. The opponent's trying to hit land here, and you see him digging for it. Begging for it. There they go. We chill. We get the land. We have an option. We could go for our commander, and then Pact of Negation the Onyx. Oof. Okay. I mean, and then we draw a card, but then we pay for Pact, and then the shields are down. That's a good question. Or we go for Snappy Drains. Snappy Drains is really good. But all this is better if this card is on the battlefield somehow, and they might not have the mana. They really might not. They were really digging last turn with the Bloodfast. All right, the Lightning Bolt is in there. It has Storm. They got it. Innocent Blood. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're playing around Pact of Negation. Okay, in that case, we just let it die. Thinking about if I want to leave it down there for a Treasure Cruise. Nah, not without it in the hand. Now they're going to try to draw a whole bunch of cards. Yep, you got it. They're also tutoring, so they might get Thought Distortion, which would be nasty. But at least if they do that, you can zap them. Pirate's Prize. Draw 2, make treasure. I do want it. Can't lie, I do want it. But right now we don't have the mana for the mana drain anyway, so let's go for the prize and try to keep hitting land. Because I do think there's a good chance they got Thought Distortion. That's what you'd tutor for there, right? Right. So we need to draw some good spells now. Thought Distortion used to be game over. It's less of game over now. Let's thin the deck. We need to draw goodies. Pretty good. They're at 15. And the Lightning Bolt has Storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. That's pretty good. How many Lightning Bolts is that? There's our Storm and Bolton. I bolt you. And bolt you again. And I snap you. And I bolt you again and again and again and again. It's easy. Nice Thought Distortion. Just draw what you need. Yasharn. Yasharn. God, Yasharn has so many effects on the game. I believe treasures are completely shut down, for example. Let's see what happens. It's a lot of value. It's not a lot of control. Command Tower, best land in the game. So yeah, I'll read it when they play it. It turns off lots of things. A great many things get shut down. We'll pose for Mana Drain. When it enters, search for Forest and Plains, reveal can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. So they can't pay life. I should have played the Bloodstained Mire. It says non-land permanents, but it also says can't pay life. It's weird. Don't play it. Don't you? Okay, see, they're nervous. They're gonna play a face down card. What do you think it is? In Brawl, it could be anything. Stormdrake? Stormdrake not good, right? Not yet. I think it's the card I put away. Want to use Bloodstained Mire before they play Commander. Probably get a tapped land. Foretell is probably death. Stormcatch Mentor is not great. We do that, I'm pretty sure they play their commander. Although I guess if I get this sacrificed, we're okay, right? But this is lose life on upkeep. We can still use the One Ring. That's good. Man, do I want you? It's a tough game, man. I'm nervy. I'm very nervous. I think I'm supposed to be playing assertively. That means get this down. But I'm not attacking. This has ward, so I can't blast through it. In response. But yeah, not being able to use treasures might really get us here. But I can dual strike the electrostatic blast. I do not want the offer. Although offer on them is kind of free because they can't use the treasures. But that means I'm never removing Yasharn. I'm definitely removing this at some point. Yeah, 2 points for you. You got it. Signet. Signet, Signet. Prowess up. Shoot this, pay ward, get 3. Doesn't get there. We could double blast Yasharn. And then it's off the board. I think I feel better holding that up for instant speed because they might play something huge here. I don't know what they're going to get up to. And these are all instants, and we do have all the red we need. Let's try to catch him doing something fancy. We go to 18. They pass. Sussy. We have this next turn. Let's make a play. Copies. Gatekeeper. Target Yasharn. Okay, well, we didn't cop. Oh, they blink it. Okay. Well, what does this do? Exile. If you control it, return it. Otherwise, make a detective. All right, well, now I'll shoot this. They got blink. Maybe they had more blink? No? Should just wait for the double targeting to be declared, right? And they would have... Yeah, that would have really got me. But they didn't. They didn't. So this is when you cast an instant or sorcery, exile top 3, you may play one this turn. See if they have a mana tithe. I want this. I want my otter. No! That is a blowout of the worst possible magnitude. When you have a 6 mana commander, these things happen. Which enchanter? That one. So they're showing us a bit of a blink deck as Yasharn beats us into the ground. There's no way they counter this again, right? Boom. Okay, let's see if we untap with our beloved. We got dig through time, the One Ring's protection coming up. Okay, that's life. We gain life. Indris, if it sticks around, is kind of GG, so I get it. Now we just have to win without it. Down to 10. Huh, 2 damage. Can also blow up an artifact. The One Ring. See if we can hit a land here. Well, actually, if I exile my top 3, I will probably hit a land, right? Probably. You gotta be careful about pointing this. I guess that's a problem, isn't it? If we like try to destroy this and this and they flicker it, it feels really bad. But instead, we'll go treasure artifact. I am protection from everything. Forget that. Crap. I really want to hit this land. Destroy target artifact. 2 damage. No blinks. Don't blink. Thank you. No, 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 no. Is that my storming one? Okay, it's not the storming one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I got scared. All right, if I had exiled that forever, I would cry. And I can't sack this, so I don't get to activate my One Ring. The world is a disgusting place. I'm so bad at this. I should have been drawing card. That seems bad. You got Questing Beast? Questing Beast would have been GG. They go get a meal. Storming Bolt! They're at 21. 1. Storm count 1. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Misplays, misplays, misplays. Storm count 2. Time warp. That I'm a mana off from casting. Ah! Finale for lightning bolt. Finale for lightning bolt. It's okay. Do I have? Yeah, I do. I can do it. I already played the land. Guess I'll take the breach. Is this who we are? Does this do enough? I don't know. What if I hit the Asharn? That unlocks another mana. I can play Underworld Breach. I have 4 cards in graveyard. This would be 5. I would need 1 more card in the graveyard to cast this twice. Crap, that doesn't do it. Okay, so what is this? This is 3 bolts to face is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is this just it? Is it's enough? Oh my god, it's enough. Oh my god, Lightning Bolt Storm is insane. How the heck? Wind finagled. Woo! Oh my goodness. I tried so hard to throw that game and deck too good. Lightning Bolt with Storm too good. So that's Blinkies. We got Blinkies going on. We got Strike It Rich in hand. We don't like the Pact, but we love the Strike It Rich. Love the Spell Swindle. Yeah, this is an expensive hand. If we don't draw land, it will be sad. But we do have the Surveil land. We give ourselves a lot of chances to draw land. Bingo. Perfect. That's the tapped vision. Okay. So rich, so struck. Augur of Bolus, a very blinkable card that lets the opponent look at their top 3 and grab an instant. They grab Flow of Knowledge, which is a very cool card for this. I'm going to set myself up to Spell Swindle their commander or drop Chandra. Geist Channeler, when it enters, choose an instant or sorcery with 3 or greater. It costs 2 less to cast. Oh no. Oh, that Flow of Knowledge is going to be insane. And that is a land. We chill. We chill. If they're gonna keep doing this, I think I chill. It's so much value, but on its own, how bad is it? Not that bad. The big issue is what if I miss land drops, right? They do have 1 open. Let's let it be, let it be. Try to be chill, try to be chill. Make bird. Okay, they're being aggressive. Don't like that. No land. But we do have this Molten Impact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just 5 damage. Let's foretell. They're scared to act. So we should be able to get away with that for now. Pass. I don't think they're gonna get swindled here. I really wanted that land though. Dual Strike cannot copy Spell Swindle. Yep, they pass. Land? Nope. Windfall. Man, are we in a staring match? Okay. What you got? Nothing. You got nothing. Hit me. Patience, everybody. Patience. How many counters do you think they have? They go for a Baron. Okay. Let that resolve. That's fine. What are they bouncing? Channeler, maybe? Make more birdies? Draw more cardies? It's mono blue. You gotta outmaneuver. You're definitely gonna pass priority now, right? Right? Oh, they go for it? Okay, let's let them choose modes. What's your mode? Another bird. In responses, I'm going to dual strike. And I'm going to unexpected windfall. And I'm going to discard Pact of Negation? Is that right? I'm going to discard the Spell Swindle. They're not playing into it. And we're going to have a ton of treasures anyway. Time Warp is here. Okay. So they make big board. It's about to get ugly. So if we drop a Chandra here, we have enough to Time Warp twice. I think we do. And we still have Pact to protect. Yes, we do. So Chandra, +2. Make 2 mana.
It's time to do
in any combination of colors. Time Warp, target me. Chandra, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it. Double Time Warp Chandra. Next up, the Surge. Let's play land first. Play land, play Surge, use Chandra to exile top 5 and start digging. But we do have Underworld Breach. We can cast Time Warp again. So the opponent's never getting another turn. They're right to scoop. They tapped out and they were destroyed. Brawl, Crackling Wit, and Double Dab Duo, which sounds like a forgotten potential name for a card in Bloomburrow. We got the Kitza. We got Volatile Stormdrake. Not good here against Brawl. truth be told. But maybe they'll play something we want to steal. I don't know. I want to see Kitsa in action. Let's keep. I threaten you with untapped mana. I will not use untapped mana. Let's instead get something in our graveyard. Like this mountain, as we're trying to feed the treasure cruise. Pizza! Pizza also feeds treasure cruise. You wouldn't kill a cute otter, would you, Ral? Okay. No lightning bolt. We like this. Vigilance prowess. Draw, discard. Brainstorm. Drake, get out of here. Holding up Sink into Stupor and Brainstorm. Seems fine. Double Brainstorm with Galvanic. If we want to really raise the graveyard size. Opponent says go. Do we Brainstorm here? I think we wait. It's another land. We like that. You're feeling that you're the in response from the opponent here. Let's just go to combat. I'm gonna shock this in for max untapped mana and intimidation factor and pass the turn. They're gonna play a Worn Power Stone. That's a big mana advantage. Draw, discard. Storm Catch Mentor. Is that the card right now? Otter Assault. Discarding this would let us copy something later, but I don't think that's right. I think this is the discard. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's do this now. Gotta get an idea of what we're working with. Okay. So we have Brawl into big score next turn. That's pretty good. So we want the Brawl and the big score in hand. Let's hide Chandra. Let's hide Underworld Breach. This is fine. And then any other effects? Bounce the Power Stone is interesting. And then what do we have? 6 cards in graveyard. Play this. We need the land. Yep, we absolutely have to have the land. Feeding the graveyard, though. Brawl, Chief of Compliance. Do you respond? Unless I pay 4? 4 is too much. Lame. But okay. Goes to graveyard. There's 6 in graveyard. Is it Underworld Breach? We're about to exile the graveyard with the treasure cruise. I think it is. Let's go. Refill that hand. Discard a card. All right, let's see what the opponent does with the wide open turn I've given them. We have Galvanic Iteration Time Warp as a potential thing that could happen this game. They're gonna get out their commander, Brawl, Crackling Wit. A card I considered for this deck. The +1 makes a prowessy otter. The -3 draws 3 and discards 2, and the -10 is storm stuff you don't want to know. You really don't want to know. They have open mana. Feels like a counterspell. Definitely feels like a counterspell. So I think we still need to do a setup turn. And we have to keep our prowess up with their prowess. These are both islands, basically. But they could be a steam vents. One prowess trigger. Attack. We have blocks. Will we have more than blocks? Nope. Okay. Second prowess trigger turns on copy. Copying flick a coin is kind of good. I will not have offer you can't refuse open. Are they going to take an action with this on the stack? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. It'll be fun. I've always wanted to do this. Now they counter it. That would be pretty smart. Look at that. Well, so patient. Well played. Well played. So we could just let it resolve. It definitely smelled like a counterspell the whole way. But you know what? We did get it out of them. Speaking of getting it out of them, they have an extra turn spell. Well, is that game? Let's see. They're going to otter up. They're trying to get to 10, where it's draw 3, emblem, instants, and sorceries have storm. 9. Okay, they didn't get there. They did not get there. So now the question is, how many counter spells did they have waiting for me? We have a Galvanic Iteration, Time Warp. Do you think they can counter 2 spells? If they have 2 counter spells, that is monstrous. We also have Chandra into Windfall. Not nearly as good. I think we've got to go for it. It's now or never, right? Now, what if we unexpected Windfall here? We can protect it with an offer you can't refuse. We can make a ton of treasures and we can still Time Warp. That might even be better. Because 4 treasures, 5. Yeah, we can still Time Warp if that resolves, but we can't be protected, right? We already played a land. All right, we go. They have a spell pierce.
Oh yeah, it's coming together.
And do they have another one? Their last card is not a counterspell. I repeat, is not a counterspell. That's a Snapcaster Mage. That can copy the Time Warp. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 extra mana. Oh, Chandra can definitely take this down a peg, which is huge. Do we want to try to flashback the Time Warp now? I think we want to do it when we can copy it, right? There's only 1 mana left over. Ooh, ooh, ah! All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play this. Plus, God, it's a minus, I think. It's a minus to keep this from ultimating. That's the only direct damage I really have. All right. I think I have to try to Time Warp again. Because if I go for Chandra, I can minus kill these. Maybe, if they don't have much. They don't have much. I could be okay. All right, we go.
Stop talking. Let's do this.
You.
Haha, you're toast.
And an otter to defend with. Please let Chandra live. We know their last card is probably a land.
I'll just invent a solution.
They draw 3? It's a lot of cards to look at and not find the answer. But we do want to get in a position where we can copy this Time Warp. Just playing Snapcaster and casting Time Warp again there. All we are is up a 2-1. And then maybe we play Chandra, kill both otters, attack Brawl, and that's a line that has our Chandra protected. But I don't know, man. That's a really tough line. No! Oh my gosh, another extra turn?
Work with what's available.
All right, but is their last card good? Is their last card a spell? Do I have to try? If we believe she's dead, we shouldn't try, right? But if this is a land or a counter spell, we have a chance, right? Okay, hold. We hold. What?
It's time to embrace the local culture.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so dead. It's over. It's over. What am I gonna do?
Evidence here somewhere.
Oh my god. 2 extra turns from the opponent. I got 1. Yeah, I should have taken the other line. They just discarded negate. Wait, they cast Reservoir.
I have a plan.
That is a game-ending card potential, but like right now, I don't think they're in a good position to chain. I don't know about that. They kept on top. Let's see if it gives them more cards. They need more cards. They attack the Chandra. God, if I still had the Underworld Breach, life would be so much better. Bolt! Bolt, snap, bolt. What is that? 4 mana? And then 4 mana open for Windfall? Okay. And I think we just let it be.
Not used to pause.
I think what they keep is a counter spell there. You saw the pause there? So like they make some otters. Like it's one thing to kill this, but if they recast it and draw again, then we're just back in the same place. So we would rather they did it like this. See if this resolves. Could be worse.
A new world requires new strategies.
Patience. Patience. Prismari Command. Okay. God, I need more cards. There's a treasure cruise down there, right? There's also still a time warp. Do I need this? Nope. 13, they're top decking. Do I care about the reservoir? Not really. If they start storming off, we lose anyway. It's a mistake to overfocus on the reservoir. Do I make a treasure? Do I dig?
Careful.
I pass. Now this time I'm not doing it in combat because I took an extra damage I didn't have to because they were able to get on the stack in combat. But you see, I'm forcing them to make otters, man. I'm forcing you to win the attack game, not the storm game. Hopefully that's making you uncomfortable. Resolves! Okay, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. That's a spell swindle. All right, give me iteration. We got Shatter Skull Smashing to hand. Vista to bottom, Mountain in Exile. Is on 2, could go to 3, could go to 4. Is it time for our extra turn yet? I don't think so. I think I want you. And then we're a mana short of a spell swindle, which is unfortunate. Maybe we try to wait a little longer for the spell swindle. Hold. We're taking 3 next turn, unless they give me something to swindle. It goes nuclear, though, if we swindle something. Yes! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Gotta have it. No! Okay, and look at the triggers. All right, so we have offer. God, I hate having to do this. I can't believe they pulled 2 counterspells out of their butt. And now we have to survive all these prowess triggers. But we've got the cash.
Exactly what I need.
Okay, this can minus for cards now. God, please no. Not like this. Not like this. How? So they either top deck the Rebuke or the Wash Away, right? And is it lethal? They just need a removal. Oh, come on! Oh, wait. That's not lethal because of Snapcat. Why didn't it let me float the mana? Why didn't it let me float the mana? Because this wasn't in my hand? No! I'm an idiot! Oh, I had to put a stop down. Yeah, the client didn't recognize that I could have activities. What I had to do was float the mana from the treasures. Then I recast the Snapcaster Mage to block one of them. And the Snapcaster Mage can recast like an Unexpected Windfall or something like that. But yeah, I had to... Yeah, dang it. So, yeah, where could I have held priority? I needed to put a stop down in case they did that, I guess, when they were doing their turn. I guess I just had to be in full control because once this was back in my hand, if I had floated the mana, I replay this, I am alive. Oh, it's a good learning moment, though. It's a good education. Ooh, these games are feisty sometimes.